Yo, what is up guys? It's KillerModz. Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys a brand new glitch that recently came out where you can give Avenger to friends. Now, this isn't really giving an Avenger to your friends. It's your friend has to own an Avenger before you do this glitch, and obviously you need Avenger too. This is more of giving a modded Avenger to someone else. So for example, in this video, I had a modded Avenger and I'm giving this modded Avenger to one of my friends. So your friend, the one that is receiving the modded Avenger, actually doesn't really need to do anything. It's all on the part of the person giving the modded Avenger. But mainly it's just the person that's receiving the Avenger has to just sit in their facility, wait for it to spawn in, and then they have to hop in and change something on the Avenger, and then it saves. But I'll walk you guys through the whole entire thing. So the first things you guys will probably need is the requirements. So the person that has the modded Avenger that is going to be giving it to the other persons, the person that is giving the modded Avenger will need a arena to get glitched out. They need workshop and B1, the two garages. You don't need B2 as long as you have workshop and B1. You also need a vehicle inside the workshop level. You don't need, it's not like it's going to disappear or anything like that. It's going to stay where it is. So it literally can be anywhere from under your garages. So it doesn't matter, it's not going to disappear. You also need a Fagio, or just any bike that you can call from your garage. Again, this won't be one that is going to be deleted. It's just being called out and returned back just so you can get glitched out. And then obviously you're going to need a facility and an Avenger to get the to obviously give the friend the Avenger. So you need the modded Avenger first. And then you also need to bookmark the job that is in the description, which I will leave in there. All you guys gotta do is bookmark it, restart GTA Online, and then you guys will be set to go. And then your friend will obviously need his facility, and also he needs an Avenger as well. He needs to buy an Avenger. Doesn't need to be fully upgraded, just the first basic stuff, because everything that's going to be on your Avenger will be on his, including the livery, the color, if you have modded wheels and all that type of stuff. So if you have all that, you guys can go ahead and proceed with the next part of this glitch. And just one more thing before we start the glitch, make sure that your friend's Avenger is outside his facility and not inside, as it will be glitching around when we do the glitch. So just be sure that his Avenger is outside, away from the facility, just a little bit, not too far away, just so then you guys can go ahead, and then he can go ahead and proceed to go back into the facility on foot, and then he can stand in between the two staircases and wait for the Avenger to spawn in. Alright guys, so once you guys are ready, you're going to go ahead and hop in to your B1 level, and make sure it's your B1, and then your friend is either going to be in a quick job, or he's going to be sitting in the settings screen of the Titan of a job. He's not actually going to be in the job, he's just sitting on the settings screen for this part of the glitch. So once your friend is either doing one of those two things, you guys can go ahead and head into the B1 level and head over to the elevator right over here. You're going to go to your friend's name on the PS menu, you're going to click on join session, and you're going to spam X through all the alerts. Now I did mess up here just to show you guys what happens if you guys do mess up, if you guys don't spam fast enough, or you guys missed an alert. You would just spawn into your workshop with a minimap. What your plan is here to do is to spawn in your workshop without a minimap. So if you guys do mess up with the minimap, you're just going to go ahead and press B1 and go back to B1. Right here, I'm going to hover over workshop once again. I'm going to click on join session. I'm going to spam X through join session through all these alerts right here, and you could get this screen right here, and you're just going to go ahead and wait for it to load. You should fall through the map, as you can see right there, and then you'll be put on a black screen for a little minute, and then you should spawn into your workshop with no minimap. And then if you did spawn in with no minimap, you're going to go ahead and hit into a car and drive outside. Now you guys are going to go ahead and mark a waypoint. Now if you don't have a minimap, you're going to have to keep on looking on your pause menu, but you're going to go to a tattoo shop. Now it doesn't matter what one it is, just go to a tattoo parlor. If you guys are getting glitched out in your nightclub, I'm not going to cover it in your nightclub as that's a bit more complicated, but if you guys are glitching out in your nightclub, you guys can go to any tattoo parlor that's near your nightclub, But for me, I'm doing it in my arena, so I'm just going to go ahead and head over to the one near the beach. Whereas if you just follow this road, you can follow my path, and I kind of missed the turning there, but you're just going to go down this road here, and you're going to go into any parlor that you can enter. Obviously, you want to do this in an invite only session, as players may kill you or anything like that. So just make sure you guys are in an invite only session, or a crew session, or whatever you guys want to do. But once you guys are at the tattoo place here, you're just going to go ahead and hop out of your vehicle. You're going to go inside the doors, and you're going to stand in front of him, and you're going to press right D-pad. You should get the menu right here. You're just going to press circle, and you have your mini-map back. So now you're just going to hop back into your car, and you're going to head back over to the arena. Now you guys can place a waypoint where you can actually now see your mini-map. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up, and I'll see you guys right when I get to my arena. Alright guys, and then once you guys are back at your arena, you're going to go ahead and go to the blue circle, hover over workshop. You're going to press X on workshop, and then quickly spam triangle as fast as you can. You should fall through the map, and then go into the interaction menu, start up a motorcycle club, request a Fagio, then return it to storage, and then leave the MC, as a mission would most likely start if you stay inside the MC. So be sure to leave that. After that, you're going to go ahead, go over to services, interaction menu, go to Avenger, and request your Avenger. Now this part is a bit glitchy, as you could possibly fall through the grass at some point. So go ahead and follow if your Avenger did spawn where mine did, which is just up the road here on the right. That you're going to follow the way that I go to prevent you guys from going underneath the map and falling through the grass. Now, I suggest just staying in a car. I tried getting into a motorcycle, as you can see right here, but the motorcycle wheels were kind of glitched in the road, and it kept on getting me kicked off. And then I ended up trying to get back in the car, and then the car didn't work either. So it was a big huge glitch here. So I would suggest, if you guys are driving a car, to stay inside the car, but for safe measures, just go ahead and run. It will take a little bit, but as you can see, it is super easy to do this part of the glitch. The glitch is super easy, but it just kind of gets some timing, and near the end it just takes a bit of focus on how to get inside the facility, but it's not too difficult at all. So you're just going to go ahead and follow the road right here to the right. Just make sure you're staying on the sidewalk or on the road. Like I said before, the grass, you can fall through it for some reason. The textures are just not there. So you're just going to go ahead, turn right onto this road right here, and then you're just going to run all the way down towards your Avenger. Now, if you guys' Avenger does spawn somewhere else, I suggest just staying on the road, avoiding grass as much as possible, because yeah, like I said, you can fall through at any point. So I suggest trying to get a way around this. If your friend could help you, he could fly the Avenger towards you, but like I said, you could just follow the path that I'm going down right here, and then you can go ahead and step foot on this part of the grass, which then you can go towards your Avenger and get in it. So I wouldn't like try to mess around going on the grass, as going underneath the map could make you unglitched. So just kind of stick on the roads is what I would suggest. So once you guys are in your Avenger, go ahead, take off, and then if you guys haven't already noticed that you guys are falling through the map, you guys can basically go through anything. So you can go through builds, you can go through buildings, some roads you can go through, all the hills. So this is kind of like an off radar, if you guys did the beginning of the first glitch, and then you guys can go underneath maps with your Mark IIs, but I don't suggest doing that, as it is against the terms of service for doing this type of glitches. So I don't condone doing that. I don't condone doing this either, but like I said, it's not really affecting anybody, as your friend really does need to have an Avenger at the beginning. It's just basically transferring the modifications from your Avenger to his. So you're just going to go ahead and get into yours. you're going to turn on the fly mode, and you're just going to go ahead and start making your way over to the Mount Chiliad. And this is where the job that you bookmark will come into play. Now the job, we're not actually going into the job, so if you guys did forget to add the job, I don't think that's a big problem, as long as you just follow where I'm going, roughly in the same spot. Make sure you're pretty accurate as where I am, because there is only a certain spot in Mount Chiliad that you can fly to that gets you inside the facility. So if you guys don't have the mission, you can try doing it without it, but I suggest doing it with the mission, as it is a bit more easier to do and less complicated, and just a little bit more easier on your side. So once you guys make it over to Mount Chiliad, you're just going to go ahead, turn it back into the helicopter mode, or whatever you want to call this, and then I suggest just going super slow inside Mount Chiliad. That's right, you're going to go inside Mount Chiliad. You're not going to hit the barriers. As you can see, I'm flying literally right through it right here. So you're just going to go super slow through here, as you could hit a death barrier or any barrier at that point. So just go super slow towards the job, and as you can see, the yellow circle just on my screen right there, you're going to go ahead and fly towards that. And then once you're near there, you're going to turn left just a little bit, facing north. Now if you guys don't know or unfamiliar with how to face north, on your mini map there's a little N at the top there. You're going to make sure the N is at the top center of your mini map. And then once that is at the top center, you're going to go ahead and center the job with your Avenger, not your facility. You're going to center the job with your Avenger, and then once you're in center, you're just going to go ahead and hold L2, which is just going to make you descend down, and then eventually you're going to hit the facility interiors. So you're just going to go ahead, hold L2, that's it. This part may be a bit complicated, as your friend may not be able to get in it, as it could blow up or go invisible. Now if it does go invisible, he's just going to have to leave his facility and go back in, and it should be there. But as in this case, you're just going to hold L2. You're going to eventually hit the interior, and you will see the Avenger. Now once you see the Avenger inside the facility, that is when you can tell your friend to go ahead and hop in it as quickly as possible. Now if it is glitching around, he may have to wait a little bit, but on most times it's just going to stand there just like that. It's just going to stay there. You're going to go on a black screen, and you're just going to sit here and wait. This is the time where you tell your friend to get into the Avenger as quickly as possible. He's going to press triangle, he's going to press right D-pad. He's going to go ahead and choose something to change on the Avenger. I suggest changing the armor, which is the cheapest. Change it from none and then go back to 100%. Be sure that your vehicle access is on everyone, as he wouldn't be able to get into it if he's not being able to get into it. Make sure your vehicle access is on everyone, or he won't be able to access the Avenger. And then he's going to get into it. He's going to change something on it, and once he changes something on it, he's just going to go ahead and exit the facility with the Avenger. He's going to press circle, and it should say exit facility in the description with the vehicle. He's just going to select that, and he should spawn outside the Avenger, or outside the facility inside his Avenger. And that Avenger should be the one that you just put into his facility. He's going to go ahead and go back into the facility with that Avenger. Now if the Avenger is invisible inside, he's just going to leave the facility and enter back in, and it should be there. And if it's not, or if it blows up, unfortunately you're gonna have to go into a new session and do the glitch from the beginning again. So it is a bit difficult to hit, but once you guys hit it, you guys are gonna be rocking with 2 Avengers. Make sure you don't call out any cars or any Avenger or anything like that while he's trying to save it, as it could possibly despawn that Avenger that he's trying to get into. So be sure, once he has it and he's confirmed it, you guys are going to go find new session and make sure it's in there. And once that's in there, you guys can go ahead and fly around in your Avengers, blow people up, and all that fun stuff. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also turn on post notifications if you guys don't want to miss out on any videos like this. With that being said, hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.